We know that if you boost your immune system with foods, with exercise, diet, and lifestyle, you're going to actually make your immune defense a lot stronger to patrol your body, to wipe out those microscopic cancers. Meet Dr. William Li, the world-renowned physician scientist who has flipped modern medicine on its head by showing how food itself can influence angiogenesis, metabolism, and our body's built-in defenses against disease. When Dr. Li talks about cancer, his message is equal parts chilling and empowering. While genes and pollution play their roles, the real leverage point may be the meals we put on the table every day. Ignore that power, and you could be surrendering ground to a silent enemy, bite by bite. Use it wisely, and every forkful becomes a tactical strike. In today's video, we'll shine a spotlight on 3 familiar foods, each starting with the letter A, that may help your body push back against cancer's advance. They're not exotic berries flown in from a remote jungle, nor trendy supplements with eye-watering price tags. Instead, they're humble grocery-style staples that most of us pass by without realizing the protective potential hiding in plain sight. But why focus on food at all? Cancer doesn't appear overnight. It grows slowly, often over years, and it's fueled by things like long-term inflammation, a weak immune system, and the growth of new blood vessels that feed tiny tumors. That's where food can help. The right foods may help stop those blood vessels, strengthen your immune system, and create an environment where cancer has a harder time growing. Lee says that nature has already given us the tools. We just have to use them. And so let's take a closer look at these 3 simple A's that could help your body stay strong and protected. But before we continue, this content is provided for informational purposes only, and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider with any questions about your health or a medical condition. So now, let's explore the 3 A's you can eat that may help protect your body from cancer. Starting with one you probably liked, but never truly admired, the avocado. So if you want to benefit your circulation, your blood vessels, and your gut health, think about avocados. You probably heard that avocados are great for your heart, but what if this creamy green fruit could also help in the fight against cancer? Yes, the same fruit you mash into guacamole may hold powerful compounds that potentially starve cancer cells of what they need to grow. According to Dr. William Li, certain bioactive ingredients in avocados may play a role in halting tumor growth. That means what's on your toast might be doing more than satisfying your taste buds. It could be helping your body's natural defense system. Dr. William Li focuses his research on angiogenesis, the process by which new blood vessels form in the body. In cancer, this process goes rogue. Tumors hijack angiogenesis to grow their own blood supply, feeding themselves oxygen and nutrients. But certain foods contain natural anti-angiogenic compounds that may help shut off this supply chain, and avocados are one of them, because I'm a cancer researcher. Yeah, I gotta tell you this. Lapsides have even shown that avocado bacilli, which is found in avocados, can even kill some form of cancer cells. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which has, some said, been linked to reduced inflammation, known driver of cancer. Chronic inflammation creates an environment that's more favorable to cancer, cell mutation, and growth. And while avocados fats may seem indulgent, they're doing a job behind the scenes, lowering oxidative stress and calming internal fires that, if left unchecked, could promote disease. But that's not all. Avocados contain a healthy dose of lutein, a carotenoid antioxidant usually associated with eye health, but emerging evidence suggests it may have a role in protecting cells from DNA damage, as DNA damage is one of the key steps in cancer development. In essence, the compounds in avocados may not kill cancer outright, but they might tip the balance back in your body's favor by starving tumors, lowering inflammation, and safeguarding your cellular blueprint. So how can you bring more of this cancer-fighting potential onto your plate? Without getting bored of avocado toast, Dr. Lee recommends enjoying avocados raw, as heat may degrade some of their most beneficial fats and nutrients. One easy idea is avocado cancer defense smoothie. Blend half an avocado with 1 green apple, a handful of spinach, unsweetened almond milk, a squeeze of lemon, and a few mint leaves. This combo not only amplifies anti-inflammatory benefits, but also pairs well with other foods that support gut health and detoxification. Another tip, add sliced avocado to your daily salads, but drizzle with olive oil and black pepper to increase the absorption of fat-soluble antioxidants like lutein and beta-carotene. With this, let's move to another strong and delicious cancer-fighting food. But before we move on, if you are looking to dive deeper into the foods that can prevent cancer, be sure to subscribe to the Vedic in Health newsletter linked below. Each week, we share expert back tips, delicious recipes, and actionable steps to help you live longer and feel your best, delivered right to your inbox. Did you know that the average apple contains over 100 million bacteria, and most of them found in the core, or that an apple skin holds more antioxidant power than the flesh itself? That's right. This everyday fruit is far from ordinary. Our next day in the anti-cancer food list is apples. And it turns out the age-old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, might actually have some scientific truth, especially when it comes to cancer prevention. But here's the twist. It's not just the vitamins and fiber. Apples may contain specific plant compounds that can help your body resist the formation and growth of cancer cells. According to Dr. William Lee, apples can potentially starve tumors and reprogram your cells from the skin all the way down to your DNA. So what gives apples this cancer-fighting edge? Dr. William Life focuses on how foods can target angiogenesis, the same mechanism we discussed with avocados. Tumors need a blood supply to grow, and some foods can cut off that supply. Apples, especially their skins, are rich in flavonoids, a class of natural chemicals that may suppress abnormal blood vessel growth. What about prevention? What are foods that can prevent cancer? Well, it turns out that 2 apples a day actually can lower the rate of 1. Cancer and colon cancer, why? Because there are natural substances in apples, like quercetin. That's one of the natural chemicals that actually are naturally anti-angiogenic. One flavonoid that stands out is quercetin. Think of quercetin as a microscopic firefighter racing through your body to calm inflammation and disrupt cancer's progression. In a 2023, researchers found that quercetin not only slowed the growth of lung cancer cells in mice, but also made those cells more sensitive to chemotherapy. It worked by disrupting cell cycles, essentially pushing cancer cells into a state where they couldn't divide and spread. Another powerful weapon in apples is procyanidin, a polyphenol that may induce apoptosis, also known as programmed cell death. This is the body's way of naturally eliminating dysfunctional cells before they become dangerous. Cancer cells often avoid this fate, but compounds in apples might help restore this biological failsafe. Apples are one of the highest sources of a natural bioactical procyanidins. Our anthocyanidins light up your brown fat to burn down harmful fat. Again, good for your metabolism 3 ways, and also helps protect your stem cells to help regenerate your body from the inside out. Let's not forget pectin, a type of soluble fiber that apples are famous for. This can play a key role in gut health, and more than 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. Healthy microbiome can help regulate inflammation and support the immune surveillance that detects and removes rogue cells before they become tumors. But never forget that many of these benefits are concentrated in the skin. So peeling your apple could mean tossing away the very nutrients that might protect your health. Dr. Lai often reminds us nature packages these bioactives perfectly, and we should consume them as close to their original form as possible. To get the most out of your apples, eat them raw and unpeeled, preferably organic to avoid pesticide residues on the skin. Dr. Lai suggests adding thinly sliced apples to a mixed green salad with walnuts, arugula, and balsamic vinaigrette. This not only enhances taste, but also adds more anti-inflammatory nutrients. Healthy fats, which boost flavonoid absorption. Inflammation is one of the biggest causes of cancer, heart disease, and aging, and most people are making it worse with what they eat. That's why I put together the anti-inflammation and immunity smoothie in juice guide. 80 plus science-backed recipes designed to stop inflammation, boost immunity, and help your body heal. Grab your copy now from the video description below. Now let's wrap up our trio with the third A, asparagus. Now what makes it purple is asparagus purple. It's actually a natural dye called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are also the beneficial healthy bioactive that are found in blueberries and pomegranates and all these other really, really great blackberries, other great dark colored fruits. And this makes this special type of asparagus even more beneficial. According to Dr. William Lai, asparagus contains natural chemicals that could potentially activate cancer-fighting genes. It supports your gut bacteria and reduce inflammation all at once. It's not just a side dish anymore. In fact, neglecting asparagus might mean missing out on one of nature's most powerful protective weapons. So what makes asparagus stand out in the anti-cancer arsenal? One word, saponins. These are natural plant chemicals found abundantly in asparagus that may have the ability to disrupt cancer growth at the cellular level. Think of the saponins as the biological bouncers. They may help push out unwanted or dangerous cells while signaling your body to stay on high alert. One of the key saponins found in asparagus is asparagine. In a 2020 study, it was observed that asparagine A could slow the growth of liver cancer cells by interfering with a pathway known as PI3K or AKT, an internal communication system that tells cells when to grow, divide. When this pathway is overactive, it fuels many types of cancer. Asparagine A appeared to reduce that signaling, putting cancer cells in a standby mode where they stopped proliferating. And the beauty is that it didn't seem to harm healthy cells, which is exactly the kind of precision we hope for in cancer-fighting foods. But asparagus doesn't stop there. It's rich in glutathione, often called the master antioxidant. Glutathione may help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage DNA and contribute to cancerous changes in cells. Low glutathione levels have been linked to higher cancer risk, so eating foods that naturally support it can be a smart move. Even the fiber in asparagus can play a cancer-fighting role. It can feed beneficial gut microbes like Akkermansia mucinifera, which Dr. Lee often praises for its ability to strengthen the gut lining and reduce systemic inflammation. Dr. William Lee recommends steaming or lightly sautéing asparagus to preserve its delicate antioxidants. A quick and simple option: sauté asparagus in extra virgin olive oil with a pinch of sea salt, garlic, and a squeeze of lemon. This method keeps the texture crisp while enhancing the bioavailability of saponins and glutathione. So next time you see those green stalks at the market, think twice. They're not just vegetables. They're potentially one of the quietest, most effective defenders in your diets. Fight against cancer. So that was all for the 3 powerful foods that may help your body fight cancer. But even with the right foods on your plate, there could still be a missing piece in the puzzle, because it's not just about what you eat, it's also about how you live. Your daily habits can either help your body stay strong or slowly open the door to disease. That's why in the next video, we'll explore simple but powerful lifestyle changes that may support your body's natural defenses, from lowering chronic inflammation to boosting immune strength. So stay tuned. Your health might just depend on it.